What's up, it's your boy back at it again. This is the same practice as the wheel throw that I did in the last video, and but this is a full this time, as you can clearly see. And let's go through it one more time. So overall, pretty good job. There are just a couple things I would like to see better of. So he did kind of rise in this hip, kinda, but then he saves it by being able to sink. I would still like, so once he hit here, your hips, to not get above that. And a way to fix that is, well, another way than what, besides what we've been working on, is this right foot is picking up too early. And what this is going to do is actually cause some problems in the back, which will affect the front. So this position right here, and I do the same thing, and it's not that good, and I'll explain why. So when you're leading with the knee here, what that does, and when you're leading with the knee with a early pickup, yeah, it's kind of early. I would like it to stay a little more. I know you're not the most mobile person, so it might be hard for you. Ideally, though, we would want the right foot to still be on the ground like here, and then push off instead of already coming off. Because what happens is when you do that with leading with the knee in the sweep, this creates this problem. With the knees are really close together, and you're not sweeping. Like, well, you are, okay, I'm sorry. You are sweeping, but it's not wide. So what this causes is this right arm to drop. So you see, your right arm should be like here, because your left arm is here. So your left arm here, so then your right arm should be here, but it's down here. Okay, and this will cause the disconnection in the front, but we'll get to that. What I really want to focus on is more this. These knees need to be wider. Okay, because what that does is, because you don't get any stretch reflex from this, and it's such an important part of the throw because it just makes everything so much easier when you throw. So the way to fix this is, one, keep the right foot on the ground longer. Two would be to kind of scrape out, which is like, so imagine like there's like a little bug right here and you're trying to scrape it off the ground with your foot. So like when you do this, the foot will go out and you'll hear like a scraping noise, like you're wiping your shoes off on like this. Okay, and what that will do is it will make your right foot go wide, and then it will also activate this right foot faster, so then you get a faster sweep, and then it will make you go more around earlier. So make your right foot go around earlier, so then you'll be able to load your left more, which will create a better sprint, and then your right foot would be out here. And then also, because you're leading with the knee, you're not getting a really powerful sweep. Like, this foot should be facing this way. Like, the face of this foot should be facing this way. But you see, because you're leading with that, like, I should be able to see, like, the face part of, like, I should be able to see this part right here. I should be able to see this side of your shoe. Well, okay, I mean, okay, but like the opposite side as you're going here. Okay, so here your leg should kind of straighten out, and you should lead with the groin muscle. You should feel tension in the groin. And what that will do is make your right foot go down faster, and it'll be more stable, and you'll land more stacked over the right. Not saying you are, but you notice how like you're kind of crunched here. When what I mean by that is that it's like you're doing like a sideways crunch, basically, like a core exercise. And like you're not actually like stacked, like your shoulders are not on top of your hip. So then this causes that problem. Where your left arm's all the way up here, you're looking up, but then your discus is so far back, which would be good, and you do save it. Like, I will give you that, because you have a really good block. But you notice how like you didn't really get much drive from the right side. You weren't on the right side very long, and that's because of what you did out of the back. And not this, your finish, you do save your throws with your finish, but this went so high with a discus, you would have scooped that. I can just tell. So like right here, let's see. And another thing too to think of is if your left arm is up, your right arm will be down, and vice versa. Your right arm up, left arm down. And I think that's a very good way to look at this. So your left arm up, right arm down. What that will cause is the scoop. Okay? So your orbit's kind of... So because... well, actually, let me explain something. Because you're not sweeping correctly, because you don't have that much tension in the right leg, you lose a lot of tension here. A lot of tension in this chest muscle. Okay? And like you can just notice, so like this should be in line with this. But what this is this, and then the disc is down here. The disc should be in line with your left arm. So then you have a really stable orbit. Okay? I know this, it feels powerful because you're throwing a pin. So it feels powerful to have your arm low. But in a discus, you're going to just throw it sky high, and you're not going to get that much out. Even if you throw it out, because you would probably palm it. And that's speaking from experience. So, but other than that, really good patience, really good sprint off the left. Really good sprint, and then really good out on it. Okay? So, in the things we're working on right now, I know I've never really mentioned your sweep leg, so I didn't expect you to do that, but and the stuff out of the back, these are just some new things to think of. And then let's see. Yeah, I would like this to be a little smoother, so like your left leg turn out of the back. So yeah, the other thing is you're kind of dropping this hip back. Actually, no, never mind. That's okay. Never mind. Okay. Well, I hope you learned something, and Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and good job at practice. Have a good break. See ya.